What is up, Masters? Jason here. So currently we have Bitcoin above $40,000 at the time that I'm making this right now. We've been seeing this consistent consolidation, this sideways trading, and the consolidation is getting smaller and smaller, which could easily be leading to a potential breakout, which I covered yesterday in yesterday's video. So in this video, though, I want to really focus on Cardano because we have some new news that has come about Cardano, and I like to do a video on one particular cryptocurrency, all the time. So I do want to cover Cardano right now and get into a bit about what is going on to it, because we do have some bullish news with it as far as its total value lock, whale buying, and the amount of projects that are coming in with it. So we got some good news to get to with it. So as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash the story, annihilate, or gently press that like button. Help me out with the YouTube algorithm, help spread the video to more people that might find it interesting. Subscribe if you have not already, or listen to me on other platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and such, as we also do a broadcast there as well. So now let's get to it. Now, looking over the crypto fear and greed index real quick, we're still sitting in extreme fear, but we're very close to be sitting in fear. So we're moving in the right direction, but we're not there yet to get out of this extreme fear, but close. We're in the orange almost. All right, now let's look over at what is going on with Bitcoin real fast, just to do a quick analysis of Bitcoin before we get into Cardano. Now, the price of Bitcoin currently above $40,000. Great news right here, because we are seeing this consolidation get smaller and smaller, and I wouldn't be surprised we don't see this breakout with Bitcoin happen here very soon, because we're seeing this consolidation continue to grow here with not just Bitcoin, but with Ethereum as well. We're seeing the same thing happen. We're seeing these same trends with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now let's go ahead and go on over to what is going on with Cardano. Now, currently, Cardano is working its way up to the 85-cent resistance. It really does need to get over that and find support above 85 cents, and then it will be sitting between that 85-cent and $1 resistance. But that's the main thing that we need to do right now. We need to get back over 85 cents. So that's the trajectory that we need to go on, as we can see that throughout half of February on into March, we were in that, and then sometime within the first couple of days of March, we had fallen through, and that's where we've been hanging out, is underneath that 85 cent resistance, and we've just been trying to work our way up over that 85 cent mark. Now, let's get into what is going on as far as the news that is out there with Cardano. Cardano's staking value has just passed the $200 million milestone. Now, specifically on March 16th, the date that I'm making this, the total value locked, the largest proof of stake digital asset, is more than $213 million, an all-time high, breaking all of its previous records according to data from the analyst platform DeFi Llama. This newest record represents an increase in more than $50 million in staking value over the last 10 days. Now, a large majority of the funds on the network reside on Cardano's DEX SundaeSwap. Now, the exchange currently accounts for more than $112 million, or more than 52% of the total value locked. Now, SundaeSwap continues to be followed by one of the newer DEXs out there, MinSwap, which has been increasing its total value lock, currently having nearly $100 million. And then it's followed by MilliSwap, which has $1.6 million total value locked, and then 8X Pro, which has $14,000 of total value locked. Now, we also just recently heard Cardano's creator, Charles Hoskinson, say that there is a huge wave of projects coming to Cardano. Now, since Cardano had its update in September with the smart contract capabilities, there has been a huge interest of developers creating applications for Cardano. Now, looking at the projects here on Cardano, there are 517 new projects for Cardano. So 4.7% of those are in gaming, 2.9% are in DeFi, 4.7% are in wallets, 4.7% are in NFT marketplaces, 2.3% are in incubator or launch pads. There are 1.6% in auditing and certification, 6.2% in DEX, 2.3% in lending, and 34.7% in NFT collections. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what other areas those applications go to. Now, just the Cardano ecosystem in general, though, this ecosystem has been growing quite significantly, and it's going to be very interesting to follow how it continues to grow from here. And I wouldn't be surprised that we don't see Cardano really expand a lot within the metaverse. I have a feeling that the metaverse is going to be a huge area where Cardano is going to be expanding on. And we've also been seeing the number of addresses holding Cardano continue to grow, as there are 3.5 million wallets now holding ADA. And Charles Hoskinson has just recently shared some good news of the first Hydra heads launching on the public Cardano testnet, almost a year after the original paper's publication. Hydra heads is the first in a suite of protocols and is a critical element in the Cardano scaling journey. Hydra refers to a collection of layer 2 solutions aimed at improving network security and scalability. Now, all this good news still hasn't gotten Cardano out of this slump that it's been in with all this sideways trading that we've been seeing, but we've been seeing the sideways trading out of many other cryptocurrencies as well. Now, of course, Cardano is down a lot from where it was at its highs back when there was a lot of momentum that was really driving the price of Cardano up all through the month of August on into September of 2021, where the Alonzo hard fork had come out, and that was when the smart contract capabilities had come out with Cardano. And then after that, after waiting for all these applications to really start coming out, that's where we saw a lot of more bearish behavior within investors and a lot of people getting impatient with what Cardano was going to be doing. But this is definitely something, in my opinion, that is a long-term project. Rome wasn't built in a day. I've said it probably in 10 other videos talking about Cardano, and this is just one of those wait-and-see things. But of course, investing into anything does have a risk involved, so this is something, of course, that is speculative. So do take that into consideration if you're somebody that is unfamiliar with cryptocurrencies and looking to jump into something. Don't just do it because somebody on YouTube is talking about it. So do take that into consideration, please. But for everybody else out there that do like these updates with Cardano, I'm definitely somebody that is looking at what has been going on with Cardano, all these things that are coming out, and looking at where we are right now currently compared to where we were at during its highs and what we have right now compared to what we had back then. I think in my opinion, a lot of more things to be bearish about we have right now, and so that's why I'm very bearish on the price of Cardano over time. It's going to be interesting to really see how this all does play out with all these new applications coming out and how the ecosystem has really been growing here. And we've been seeing new dexes come out and them continuing to increase the TVL of Cardano. So these are all things that are definitely worth continuing to watch. And I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions on Cardano. What do you guys think about what we're going to see with the price of Cardano? Now, I'm still bullish, thinking that we could probably see the price of ADA going up to $5 by the end of this year, but don't quote me to that and don't hold me to that. Obviously, there is risk involved that anything can happen, especially during these times with geopolitical issues. But that is my opinion, not financial advice. But I'd like to hear what you guys think about the price of Cardano, and where do you think that we're going to see the price of ADA go to? So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in here. I'll see you all in the next one very soon.